It is Haaland! Potential to be special, the Norwegian beast! Remember, you guys made me do this. You guys made me do this. Haaland is officially transfer listed. What's up, boys? Welcome to the new series on the channel, the Borussia Dortmund career mode. Buzzing for this one. Episode 0 dropped a few days ago. It gave you some time to make some big decisions. The first one already made. Haaland will be sold, but who will replace him? That is the big question we will try and answer in today's episode as we officially start this career mode. Marker Rice, welcome to the club, he says. This is going to be an exciting future for Borussia Dortmund and this youth academy star we signed up in the last episode, Paul Schumacher. Now we know that name, Schumacher, from the Formula 1 field. Will that come over to the football pitch and change the game? This boy looks like an absolute animal, and I'm impressed. Boys, I'm buzzing for this career mode. This is the way we're going to line up with the team. Some big decisions, though, as I said, made. Haaland will be shipped out onto a new club. He wants to move in real life this coming summer, so we're going to do it now to start this career mode. You said as well, Witsel, he's at his prime at the age of 32. He's not going to get any better. Time to move him on and replace him. So those are the two real big players that you guys want me to move on from the first team. Let's also talk about Emre Can moving on onto the reserves. You've got players like De Hood, maybe even Brandt as well might leave the club. So this episode is massive. It's all about transfers, and we have a very nice budget as well of 54 million before any sales go through, and we also have the pre-season tournament. So let's skip through that and we'll see if we have any offers, and any big news I will bring it to you. Transfer offer number 1 for Thorgan Hazard. No way. Not selling this lad. I think at the age of 28, we're going to get the best few years out of him yet over the next few seasons. So Thorgan Hazard will be staying at the club. That is a terrible offer, though, from Atletico Madrid. A partial swap deal with a 32-year-old centre-back. No, thank you. Felipe is not on my radar, and selling Hazard is out of question. Okay then, boys, the first game of the pre-season tournament ends like this. Borussia Dortmund 2, PSG 0. Beautiful way to start our career here at Dortmund in the pre-season tournament. Rice scoring, and the young potential of Mubikara already showing as he gets on the score sheet. A 2-0 win today. And another offer in then for Thorgan Hazard. People are looking at him, they're not looking at Haaland. What is going on at the moment? There is no way we're going to sell this boy. 26.5 million from RB Leipzig, which are going to be one of our main rivals during this career mode. So absolutely not. And in fact, I'm going to block offers for Hazard. He is not for sale, not for anyone. We have got off to an absolute flyer in this one, boys. A 1-0 win now over AC Milan. So we beat PSG and we beat AC Milan, and Royce again on the score sheet. Beautiful stuff. We are flying already with Borussia Dortmund. Come on. And the third game of the pre-season tournament, this time against Sporting, ends in another win for Dortmund. What a start we are having, boys. And the player that I said I'm going to keep for the next few seasons because I see high potential and I see a lot of good moments within. Thorgan Hazard gets the goal and another win today. Boys, at the minute, we're not getting many transfer offers in, but we are scouting some top players. So let's jump over and check out our shortlist. Okay then, lads, this is the shortlist. After episode 0, you boys left so many comments with potential signings for us to make here at Borussia Dortmund. Now, I've gone through all of the comments, and here we go. The scouts have returned with your suggestions, and it is now potentially decision time for some of those. The first one we're going to look at is a long-term option for us in Devin Rencht, playing out in the Netherlands for Ajax at the moment in the Eredivisie. Looks like a really good player with bags of potential. He could be a long-term right-back replacement. Now, moving down to the centre-back position, Lisandro Martinez, another option from Ajax. He looks like a beast. He can also play in defensive midfield. We've also got Ilya Zabarany, the Ukrainian. We support you, Ukraine, from what you're going through at the moment. But this boy from Ukraine, he looks like an absolute beast. He could be a really good player for us to bring in to this team. Also, Benoit Badiashile. You all know how good this boy is. French football cannot stop talking about him. He may be a really, really good option for us to bring in from Monaco. Now, this is a player that in real life has agreed in the summer to sign officially for Dortmund, leaving Bayern Munich. However, in this career mode, I'm a bit concerned about signing him up. 40 million, that will take out majority of our budget, and I don't really want to do that. So if he can run down his contract, we might be able to move for him on a pre-contract, or maybe try and sign him when his value goes down a little bit, something like that. We'll definitely look at bringing in Schüller though during this career mode at some point. Another good young player in Martin Wittig as well from Sparta Prague. He looks like a really good option for us, boys. Now, moving into midfield, we've got Mubikara Kamara. Everyone talking about him. He nearly joined Newcastle in January in real life, but could he be on his way to the Bundesliga with Dortmund in this career mode? Another really good option as well. Playing for Sporting, a team we just beat in the pre-season tournament. Palinha looks like fantastic potential for this young man. 26, 82 already. He would be an animal after 2 or 3 years. Moving out then to out wide positions, this player can play right back, right wing back, right mid. Also, you can see centre mid, Riddle, Baku. He's a good option for us as well. Noni Madueke or Noni Maduke, however you want to pronounce it. This young man looks like a sensational footballer. I'll be surprised in real life if he remains at PSV for a lot longer. I can see him moving maybe to the Bundesliga or back into the English football. We also got Marco Bulat as well, another centre mid from Croatia. Really good at looking young player, 69 overall at 19. Marcus Rashford was on your suggestions as well. Having a tough time at United, potentially looking for a way out in real life. Maybe resurrect his career in the Bundesliga with Borussia Dortmund, a team that is known to resurrect careers. So maybe Marcus Rashford, he's going to be pretty damn expensive though. So we'll consider that one, maybe. Chapman Wecker as well. Everyone's talking about this young man from Aston Villa. Arsenal in real life looking at him. We'll see what happens with this young boy. Everybody knows this beast on career mode. Adam Holozek. Animal! 18 years of age at 77 overall. Jeez, what a player he is. Felix Carrera as well, another good option. 64 overall at 20. One of the lower rated, but still another option for us. Now we move into the striker position, and this will be potentially where we replace Haaland. Darwin Núñez linked heavily with a Premier League move in real life. He would be fantastic. He is going to be a brilliant player in the future. Adeyemi, we've used him already on the channel in the Red Bull London career mode. He was a beast. Maybe he should join Dortmund even. In real life, he's linked with them as well. We've got Jonathan David, another lethal player. Absolutely lethal when it comes to scoring goals from limited amount of chances. This man is your man. He is a deadly goal scorer. And then another option, the final one on our shortlist. Woo! Take a damn breath. That was a long shortlist from you boys. Callum Hudson-Odoi. He looked like he was joining Bayern Munich just a few years ago. That one's gone flat. Can we snatch him from under their noses? Could we bring in Callum Hudson-Odoi, give him a first choice option here at Dortmund in the starting 11 and build him to a superstar? There's a lot of options here. And then in literally the last few moments, boys, as I said, there has been no offers in. We have had an offer and a huge offer in as well. Haaland, 20 years of age. You guys have forced me into this. He's got a release clause of 234 million. We're not going to get that at this stage. But Manchester City are interested. 154 million they have offered. We can get some more from this deal, I feel. And maybe Man City is Haaland's destination. Right, let's negotiate this one then. Pep Guardiola, get your ass in here, boy. We're going to negotiate. Right. How much can we realistically ask for without ruining this opportunity to sell Haaland? It breaks my heart to let him go, but keeping a bit realistic, it's going to happen. I'm going to ask 190. Is that pushing it a little bit? It might be pushing it just a bit far. Shit. Shit! It's not going to happen. I've pushed it too far. Oh, no! Damn! Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I went a bit extreme, and I ruined it. I ruined it. Damn. Okay, I may have ruined that Haaland deal. I can't lie to you. Fingers crossed. Barca, Real Madrid, somebody else come in for Haaland and we can go and lower our levels a little bit. 190 million. I thought they might go for it. I thought they might at least offer a lower figure than that. Maybe 160 something, but that's the way it goes, I'm afraid. But we have had an offer in from Arsenal and they're offering us a really interesting deal here. Axel Witsel, a player that we do want to move on, 6.4 million, and Nuno Tavares, 21 years of age, 73 overall. But do we really need him? Not really, but I have a feeling we may be able to get a deal done with Arsenal. So we're going to negotiate this one. And hopefully I don't balls this one up like I did with the Haaland deal. Let's see if we can get Witsel off the books. Now let's remove the player. He's worth 15 million. Let's go to Arsenal even and ask them £16.5 million. They're offering another player. We're not going to be doing that. We don't want Cedric. We just don't, alright? We're going to go in and say, how about if you match his value? 15 million flat. Bang on the level we expect for Axel Witsel. And there we go! Deal done! Mikel Arteta doing the business with us. Witsel on his way to the Premier League, out of Dortmund, maybe to Arsenal. And another win in the pre-season tournament. We win this one against Roma and Jose Mourinho. They collapsed to a 3-2 defeat today in the semi-final of our pre-season tournament. That is more money in our pockets for new players. Moukoko scoring again, Marlon scoring, and also Haaland, maybe his last ever goal for the club. We will see if we get any more offers in. Royce, though, picked up an injury and was substituted off. I'm a little bit concerned. Please don't be long-term. Please don't be long-term. And we know we're going to be facing PSG in the final of the pre-season tournament. They beat Inter on penalties. And we've already beat PSG in this tournament, so we could win our first trophy in pre-season. Fingers crossed it's not a big injury. Thank God for that. Dead quad. Thank God. It's just 6 bloody days. And there we go. Confirmed. Witsel leaves for the Arsenal. He is out of the door now. Renier, really talented player, this boy. He wants an opportunity. He is our long-term solution to replace unfortunately an aging Marco Reus. It's very interesting to see here. Number 14 shirt for Witsel. The Thierry Henry number for a centre mid. Are you okay? Anyway, next game is the final then. So we're going to jump in. Royce, as we know, not going to be available for this game. So he has to come out and we'll chuck the Hood into the team for now. But Emre Can comes in for Witsel. He is out. And are we going to win this tournament? Are we going to get ourselves more? No. No, we're not. Simple as that. Verratti, the goal scorer, PSG. They lost to us in the group stage of the pre-season tournament. But in the final, they win. It is 1-0 to PSG. A good effort from us. And a lot to learn from. And now we can jump into the market and sign our first player. And I think this boy is going to be signing number 1. Mubikara Kamara. From Marseille, it is time to come over to Dortmund and change the path of your career. We're going to make you a superstar. Mubikara Kamara. Let's get this deal done. Okay, so his value is 27 million. I'm going to go in, and I'm going to go just under his value. I'm going to go in at 26 million. I think I might be able to get the deal done for a smaller fee. And exactly as I say is exactly what happens. 26 million. What a deal. What a deal this could be. Now let's get his contract done and he will be confirmed as a Borussia Dortmund and the first of the Lychee era. Brilliant signing to do this one, boys. It's going to be an important player for us straight in to the team, straight in to the starting 11. as well. I want to give him a long-term contract on a 5-year deal. He's happy to do that. No release clause. And then 24.5 thousand a week. Thank God it's not the millions, otherwise I would be bankrupt. I'm going to counter though. I'm going to remove the bonus. I'm just going to go with the signing bonus. I'm sure that will be okay to get this deal done. What's an extra 1,000 on there? No problem at all. Welcome to Borussia Dortmund. Signing number 1, Mubikara Kamara. What a signing that is. He is going to be special. We are struggling at the minute, boys, to sell players that we don't want. We are also struggling to keep hold of players that we do want, because Rafael Guerrero, a big player for us at left wing back, Real Madrid, have come sniffing. Surprised they come sniffing for him and not Haaland. That is interesting. But Guerrero is not for sale, not for 40 million, and not to Real Madrid. Come back, Madrid, but come back for Haaland. Okay, now this is a deal that I'm interested in doing. Emre Can, of all people. 27 years of age. He's not in my long-term plans for this football club. So Emre Can, going to a club that doesn't sign anybody from any other league or any other... I don't know why FIFA do this. How can they not just program it that Athletic Bilbao just sign Basque region players? It's not that difficult, surely, to put into the code in, but they can't do it, so we're going to just take advantage of it. And this deal, 34.9 mil, I could negotiate, maybe get a few extra million, but after that Haaland deal, I'm wary of ruining little deals like this. So we're going to accept it, and hopefully Chan can get his move to La Liga. Okay, now the ball is rolling. It is really rolling because Dahoud, another player we're looking to sell. The reason being, we have an Everton career mode where he is starring in that one. So we're going to move him on in this career mode. And towards 27 million, I'm happy with that. We'll accept that deal. And Dahoud also could be on the move. If we can get those deals done, we can have some funds. Some real funds. And it is done. Dahoud leaves. Emre Can also leaves. And so far, the only incoming is Mubikara Kamara for 26 million. Witsel also left for Arsenal. So there's 3 midfield players there that have been let go. Just 1 brought in. We definitely need another player that can play in the number 6/8 position. So a natural central midfielder. Now going into the shortlist, boys, we do have a few options in that position. Now, the more expensive one would be Palinha. It's going to cost nearly 70 million potentially. Or do we go the natural way of Borussia Dortmund, where they bring in young, very hungry players and turn them in for decent prospects into potential worldies? Marco Bulat from Croatia. He could be that worldie, and that is the route we're going to take. We're going to take the way Dortmund do things. Sign a player who looks good and turn him in to a superstar. Let's get him. Let's get him in. Okay, 3.2 million. We're going initially at 3 million, and we'll add small 4% sell-on clause. Let's see if we can get the deal done for that. They want an 8% and 3.7. I'm going to counter. I'm going to remove the clause, in fact, and I'm going to go back in at the 3.75, see if they're happy to do that. There we go, deal done. Bulat could be the next superstar to emerge from Borussia Dortmund. This deal could be one we look back on with real happiness. Marco, let's get your deal done and welcome you to the Dortmund army. He's a prospect for sure. He's probably going to get a decent amount of playing time. Give him a 5-year contract, long term. That'll take him into his mid-20s. No release clause on him. 12 grand a week, 105k to sign. What a simple deal this is. Welcome, signing number 2, Marco Bulat. Okay then, lads. Here we go. This is the team that we've got at the moment. You'll recognise Haaland still at the club. We had the offer in from Man City. We tried to push them for more money. We maybe overstepped the mark. So if we can get around 150 million, I'll let him go this time around. 190. I don't think it was that bad, and I was expecting Man City and Pep Guardiola to come back with a lower offer that I would accept, but they didn't do that. It is what it is. Haaland, though, is still up for transfer, so we should still yet see a different number 9 leading our striking lineup. Hazard out on the left, Royce in attacking midfield with Marlon on the right. Not naturally a right-sided midfielder, but I think he'll do a job there with his pace and his ability to score goals by cutting inside. Kamara, our new boy, in the midfield to partner Jude Bellingham as well. Guerrero left back. Hummels, Akanji, and Munier are our back four. That will be improved maybe in the next window or maybe even next season. Cabell in goal, really good goalkeeper to have at only 23 years of age. Hits as well, would potentially allow him to move on if we get a good offer. Zagadou, a beast, will be keeping. Schultz, another player I'd look to move on maybe if I can get a decent offer in and bring in a new high potential left wing back. Bulat has been brought in, signing number 2, the 2 signings we've made in Kamara and Bulat. Now, I keep saying his name wrong because I keep getting confused by Reina, which is his name, and also Renier. That's Renier, and this is Reina. Schumacher from the Youth Academy, straight into the bench, and Moyokoko, high potential on the bench as well. The reserves, there is some players that I'd let go, but we do need to keep some of them, so we've got some backups. But a few of these players will be allowed to leave on loan, like these young centre-backs. This guy, I'm not sure what to do with Bryant at the moment. I'm not sure he's going to get the game time he wants. We could maybe move him on, or we could use him in and out of the team. We'll have to see how that one goes over the coming episodes. But we are still waiting to see what happens with Haaland, and that is the big one at the moment. Now, next game and next bit of action is Dortmund and Bayern Munich in the German Super Cup. And that will be in episode 2 where we start gameplay. We'll start the Super Cup, and then just a few days later, the next weekend, we'll have our league opener against Frankfurt. Fingers crossed we can bring in a new number 9 by then. But if not, we'll give Haaland the opportunity to smash it like we know he can. Boys, I hope you're excited for this career mode. Really would appreciate a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new, if you're enjoying the videos. It really helps me out and keeps the motivation high for me to make these videos, because remember, I make these for free, do it in my spare time as much as I can, hopefully for your entertainment. Boys, until next time, you take it easy, and peace.